If you're a parent, if you like me, we all show angry moments of our kids, and regret it, and maybe that's why I have so much passion in wanted to share what it is and how you can take control of it and use it properly. All right, anger from what I know in the past is I thought I was born with it. I'm not sure. If you were told maybe your personality maybe is in your gene, I realized no. Anger is a learned emotion, something we learn from childhood. Anger is a negative emotion. Imagine some babies, right? If you're a mom, you have a baby. The baby is always happy, smiling. But then over time, you notice he or she gets mad. You probably wonder why, right? Normally babies were born, all of them are happy. How did that come about, right? So now you understand it's something they learned either from us or from other people, maybe from TV right now, maybe from social media. Whatever it is a learned emotion. So if it's something that's learned, that means you can go and unlearn it. If you're experiencing a lot of rage or anger, I know some of you here, especially parents, right, shouting at your kids, or maybe get angry at your spouse where you're supposed to show love. But why? Because anger is an emotion. All the emotions are stored in your subconscious, in the subconscious part of your mind. Your mind has two parts, the subconscious part and the conscious part. The subconscious, whatever is in the subconscious part, just show up automatically. You notice that, right? Just, why am I screaming at somebody? I should have more better control. Because just like your habits, your memories, the beliefs that you have, habits that requires no effort. Well, the emotions, all your emotions, good or bad, are stored in your subconscious, in the subconscious part of your mind. That means they just show up when it's too much without even thinking about it, right? You probably wonder, why can't I control it? There's probably so much in your subconscious mind. Maybe if you're a parent right now in your 40s, 50s, there might be too many incidents where you feel angry and you haven't been able or taught how to resolve it, right? Then what happened? They all accumulated in your subconscious part of the mind, and now so much, everything gets you angry for little things, right? People call it a trigger. Yes, it's not the thing that happened now. It's whatever that happened in the past. Now you're carrying with you. Is instead of dealing with the current moment, you have to carry whatever in the past that you haven't been deal with. Now seems little things seems frustrating to you. Why? Is because some people see the same thing, experience the same thing, they don't get angry. Maybe because they learn how to handle their angry emotions. Maybe the parents are better at it. But if you haven't learned, it's okay. Don't blame on your parents. Don't blame on your grandparents. Maybe because they didn't learn how to do it, right? And if you are angry at your parents because they taught you certain thing, every parents have done their best. I'm a parent myself. We all doing our best, and you are doing your best as well. And the best thing to do is forgive yourself first, and then forgive them that they're doing their best. If you find yourself screaming at your kid or your spouse, raise your voice when you're not supposed to. Let go of that first. Accept that you didn't know how and you did your best. And then let's go and find a technique how to remove those negative emotions. If you know earlier that emotions are learned. That means you go back to the past, the first time you learn it. I mean, every incident happened, every event that happened, we give it a different meaning, right? This is a happy moment. Oh my God, this tastes good. Oh, he made me feel good. Or she made me feel so happy, right? Or he made me feel angry. Whatever happened, you give a meaning. The meaning you give it to creates the emotions. So in order to change that negative emotion, anger, you need to go back and, well, during a session, if you know how to do it, most people are not taught yet, but as a clinical hypnotherapist and NLP practitioner, we use different techniques to guide you to the very first time when you first experience anger and give it a different meaning, something positive. Something positive. So the better emotion shows up, something positive, at least neutral shows up. So you can let go of those negative emotions. Yeah, whatever happened, but the meaning you give it to, right? The meaning is something good, it makes you feel. How you feel dictate your actions, right? How you feel dictate what you do. If you feel good, feel good. You're gonna be more loving as a parent, as a spouse. But you're feeling angry, sad, you're not going to show up the same way, right? So the good news is, please, you are beautiful inside. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of pure love inside of you. However, when our love is covered with anger, with sadness, fear, guilt, and hurt, it's hard to see the love in you. So many of you come here because you want to change, you want to be better. But the good news is, there's help, there's easy and fast help, all right? Just let go of the emotion. There's a way, distance from yourself. If I'll give you a tip right now. If you can, right, put on some meditation music. And then, why is because during meditation, the conscious mind opens up. And your subconscious mind opens up, right? When you're drunk or when you are listening to some music, you just feel like you're in somewhere else. You're imagining things, right? But when we're not, we're always using our conscious. Our conscious is, make decisions and reject decisions. But it's what's in our subconscious mind that dictates everything what we do, right? Anyway, so you go back and put on some meditation music. So you subconsciously try to remember the first time when you feel angry, and then try to give it a different meaning. Flow about that event. Do not see what happened the first time you experienced anger, but distance yourself, disassociate yourself from it. Seeing like you're watching a YouTube video, but you're not in it, but seeing yourself in it. And as you do that, the feeling, the emotion changes. Seeing yourself flow about that memory that make you feel angry. See yourself in the picture, but distance yourself from it, right? When you fall away from something, the feeling is different. When you're close to something, right? Proximity is power. Closer you get to something, could be good and bad, right? So when you wanted to disassociate, when you let go of a feeling, you move yourself away from that experience, and the feeling changes, the emotion changes, and look at it and give it a different meaning. Learn from that. Why? It's because carrying the anger destroy your relationship, destroy connections, because they show up automatically. Even though you want to control it, it will be hard. So we've given something positive. So the positive now emotion stays in the back of your head. Now, when something happened, life happens, instead of dealing with all the past negative emotions, now you only have to deal one, something happened, right? So that's how you release negative emotions. Disassociate yourself from it, all right? And then, no matter what happened, if you encounter negative emotions now, angry emotion, maybe something happened, everything that you think about in your brain that creates a certain feeling has images, taste, sound. No matter what happened, even if the situation is bad, make something positive out of it. Even pretend that something good come out of it. Right? So many people said, make lemon. What is it? Lemonade out of lemon. Something sour, something not good, but make something good out of it. Right? Same thing. It's something you want, didn't turn out. But what did you learn from it? For every side, there's always a good side. That side is always a good side. But no matter what happened, find the good side. But the good learning, learning makes you feel positive, right? So that's how you handle negative emotions and anger as well. So do not feel bad that sometimes you lash out on your spouse or kids or your co-worker. Anger is like garbage in the house that hasn't been cleaned up. And the good news is you can clean up and you can have a beautiful house again, beautiful mind. Thank you so much for being here. Any question, please feel free to put in a comment. I really wanted to have a really more peaceful world community here.